Hey everybody, Grizz again. Yeah, 2 videos in 2 days. Crazy, huh? Um, so today we're just going to talk about quick. Was yesterday's video was sort of my most common asked questions, and then I was going through my questions this morning on YouTube, and there was a lady named Maria uh, asked another really common question, and that's about can you show windows and talk about windows? And I think she also asked about like the magazine paper that I use. In yesterday's video, I said there's lots of different kinds of items you can use. You don't have to use magazine paper. It's just what I use. So let's just hop into this. So here we go. Here's a meditating puppy dog, and here we've got under his arms 2 windows, right? And a window is just a pass through the body or an area where there's a void on your model. So you want to make a window, because if you don't make a window and you just put rubber in here without a window, you'll never get your rubber off the model. You're trapped in here. Do you have to make a window? No. I mean, you could put some clay in between and just leave it and not have a pass through. Some people do that. I've seen lots when you go to concrete places. They don't like to. Maybe it's more work, or for whatever reason they don't like to have windows. I do, because I think it adds more interest to the piece when you've got pass throughs on it. That's a vent, by the way, if you're looking what that is there. It's an air vent. So just something about windows. I just use the magazine paper, like I said, cut it out to size, or use a few smaller pieces and put them in. You can see it a little bit better back here. Now, what I just want to mention is that don't put your window in the front of your model. Put your window near the back side of your model. The reason being is you're always going to have a little bit of a seam line in there after you demold, so you want it as least visible as possible. So that's why I put it to the rear, so you won't see it as much from the front. I mean, you're going to clean it up, right, with a Dremel, and you can put a little patch on it too, so you won't see it. But I just find it easier if you put the patch or the window to the back end here. This one, it's hard to see. Oh, there you can see it. Right there, there's actually a pass through his hand on both sides. He's doing this sort of meditating pose, right, with the thumb and forefinger. So all I've done is used like a one-hole punch for a binder and punch a piece of paper out and stick it there. You don't have to go to that trouble. I just like it because it does look cool if you got a little window on either side. Usually you have to take the Dremel and just clean it out fast, but I just like to put that. So I've got a few of them using that thumb to forefinger pose. So I'll just move on where you can see it a little clearer. So here, this piece here, it's upside down, but this is going to be a middle section of a small Japanese lantern. But as you can see, it has all of these cutouts all the way around. So here it is inside with the magazine paper, or whatever you want to use, is just stuck inside with latex. How do I stick it inside? Now I'll just show you. So I use this little tool. It's a little hook. Oh, get in focus there. A little hook, and then I'll dip it in my latex, and then you're just gonna go, however you want to make a line. Just like so, make a little line, and then you'd stick your paper on top of that, or same with your seam. So that's all I use. Just, you don't want to take a big brush and slap lots of rubber in there. You could just a little dab around that area, and then just rest your piece inside your separator inside there. So here you can just see what that looks like inside. So when you finally demold it and you're pulling your rubber up for the first time, you're going to have to get in and separate those two. But again, I put it to the back and not the front of the windows, right, just so it'll be less noticeable. So again, you can see like so. So then here's just an example of a real tiny one. This little fingers crossed thing here, just up here in the middle, a little tiny Just shows them, like I said, do you have to? No, you don't have to. You could put some clay in there and something and just have it just a solid piece. That's up to you, however you feel. And just in regards to the seam that Maria was asking, so here you can see this is just to start off. I haven't even put a coat of rubber on this. Sometimes I'll do one coat and then I'll do my seam. This one I haven't got any on it yet, but I will be in a minute. So this is just a little cheater seam, like about a 1/3 or just under a half. So you can just see how small I've made it, like just little strips of paper going up. And then after one coat the next day, I'll go on and then I'll just widen it by adding just some more paper, just with a little dab of latex here and there, and you're good to go. So that's it, just a quick video. Questions about windows, and I just thought it was a good opportunity because I had 3 on the table with little windows on it that you could see. And thanks for watching, everybody. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you all later, folks. Bye-bye.